What's up, guys? You are watching Jimmy Comics, and welcome back to The Question, The Deaths of Vic Sage. This is book 4. Finally, we're at the end of it. I'm pretty sure only 3 of these were solicited, but here's the 4th one. My name is Riley.
I'm Wyatt.
But you already know that by now if you're at part 4 of this video. Anyway. So
yeah, if you stumbled upon this and you're not ready for part 4, we will put the other parts in the description. I would
recommend maybe going back to the other 3 videos.
Yeah.
But anyway, I've enjoyed this series quite a bit. I really like the oversized issues that have come out.
That and the art.
Yeah, the art's really cool. It's scratchy and gritty. It's something different. But especially after reading a manga, which is like maybe that much of it is what I'm reading. And now I've got this big record-sized vinyl thing.
It's good.
And I'm like, wow, this is really huge. And there's color.
Yeah. You don't get that in manga.
No, you don't, unfortunately.
You get toilet paper.
Pretty
quality.
Much. Pretty much. But anyway, this is by Jeff Lemire and Dennis Cowan and Bill Sienkiewicz, who does the inks for this, the legendary Sienkiewicz. But yeah, it's been a fun ride so far. What did you think of this issue, Wyatt?
This issue, I mean, is bringing everything together. And I mean, it was more question, which was cool, more good, and it's kind of the character as we should know him, because he's kind of just been finding himself throughout the other issues, pretty much. And this is when he kind of gets that whole conspiracy theory, it's all connected, that sort of thing. I just felt that the ending was kind of unsatisfactory.
Yeah, I feel like this book just ended. Like, nothing really happened. There was no resolution. And this book felt really tacked on.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't supposed to be a thing.
Like, they could have, if they were going for this ending, it should have been in the last issue.
Yeah.
And the whole thing, I think, we'll get into it when we talk about the story.
But like I said before, the original solicit was 3 issues. And I was like, okay, cool, 3 and it'll be done, and that won't be too much money out of my pocket, because these are expensive. But then about, I think it was before the second one came out, but after the first, they said that there was going to be a book 4, and I was like, okay. And that, in the back of my head, I'm thinking that's probably going to affect the pacing. But it really didn't, as far as the first 3 issues were concerned. The pacing was perfect.
if you watch part 3, we were really, really excited.
Yeah.
Like, because part 3 was great.
Part 3 was really cool. It had a lead up, and you were like, this is going somewhere. And it felt like this was still going and never just finished. Like, he just didn't end it. Because it leaves on, like, a cliffhanger, but, like, one that you don't really care about.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was the characters had no resolution. Like that girl
Myra
and her brother.
They were from the first issue.
Yeah.
She's was Vic's love interest.
Okay. Yeah. But
and,
like nothing really happened with her.
Yeah.
And he didn't interact with her at all again after that last scene.
Let's just get into it.
Yeah, okay. So, the story kicks off with him walking, I guess he's walking into the Hub
City,
Hub County town, like,
and there's riots
in the west,
and protests, and it's very modern day inspired.
Oh yeah. There's a straight BLM protest right here. Lemire and Cowan did not shy away from being literal, so this is definitely a police brutality story.
Yeah.
Usually in comics they will like come up with some derivative.
Yeah, something subtle.
But this was not.
Yeah.
And so like the villain throughout the whole series has been the devil.
Man. He's been the man with 1,000 faces, the devil, pretty much. He's pure evil. He has fought Vic Sage through time and beaten him every time, and he's kind of been reborn each time into a different era. And that's what all the other issues were about. Like the second issue, he was in the Old West, and then last issue, he was a private eye in 1940s.
What I'm gathering from this issue alone is that Jeff Lemire is blaming the protests and the police brutality and all that stuff on the devil. Like he's putting it all on this character, and I don't get it. Like I don't get why. I don't get the message.
At the end, it shows that it wasn't though.
I mean, kinda, but like he's still like the reason that the mayor's not doing anything about it. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's like, hey, you need to not go out there yet. You need to hold back.
Yeah.
And I don't get the message with this book.
It's really, yeah.
I don't
also, there's a stupid line. Vic's, one of his friends is named Tot.
Oh yeah, Tot is like the guy who's like grounds him a lot of the time.
And he's like, there's no devil. You're making stuff up. You gotta just get on there as a reporter and talk to the people.
And he's like, I'll tell you what, if you get on there and do this, then I will help you with the supernatural BS.
Just some tit for Tot, and I hated that so much. That's what he says.
So that wasn't good.
And then say he does, and Vic asks for a bomb.
I do like this part where he drops a C4 into that hole that's been speaking to him throughout the series.
Yeah.
That was cool. And then it just
boom.
Boom. That was really cool. I like that.
That was a great
scene.
piece.
There's this bizarre scene.
Yeah, it's a flashback of him in an orphan, because he's an orphanage. So he's an orphan. He's at the orphanage, and he's talking like, yeah. All right, wait, because the matron comes up and is like, someone wants to talk to you. And he's like, is it a family? I mean, they'll probably say I'm too old. They always say I'm too old to adopt. And then it's a priest, like a Catholic priest, and he shows up and he's like, I just wanted to show up and talk to you.
But of course, he is the man of many faces.
Yeah, he's the devil, pretty much. And he's just he's like, I think
creepy priest.
Yeah, he's like, I think we're going to be very special friends one day, Victor. And he says, but before I go, I just want to tell you one thing. You are absolutely nothing, you piece of crap.
You will never be
anything. Remember that. Now go run along and play. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was bizarre.
That was way out of left field. Like, he just threw the C4 in the hole, and it shows that. And I'm like, why?
You know what? I feel like this whole book has been Jeff Lemire throwing C4 into a hole.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then we're left with whatever happened.
Yeah, so... Back with the mayor, Myra, her and her brother mainly are like criminal elements, and they've been with the mayor helping him, and she's telling him that he needs to do something, and then she spits in the dude's eye and he punches her.
Well, like the devil dude is like saying, hey, you need to listen to me because I own you. And then she's like, no, you don't. And then she spits in his face and then he knocks her out.
Yeah, when he punches her, it looks like she explodes.
And then the Question randomly grabs a baton and starts beating up cops.
Yeah. After he just went on air saying it was just one bad cop and everything else like that. Like he just told the people that, and we need to come together. But we also need to fight.
He's like, so what are we to do? We fight and they win, and we give up and they win. But maybe there's another solution.
So let's fight. Apparently, is the other solution.
I mean, I get that he had to like get through there to get to the mayor, but I don't know. It felt like he was enjoying it though.
Yeah, he beats up all these cops, and then he tells one, he's like, "All right, make sure all these people are safe." And it's like, what?
I don't know.
And he goes, I will.
But then the mayor guy, since he's been doing all this bad stuff for the devil, he's like, there's no redemption for me, and he just blasts his own brains out.
Yeah. So he kills himself. And he's like, well...
And then he has this fight with the devil guy, and he easily beats him.
Yeah.
And then the
girl picks up a gun and shoots him in the head. And so the devil was dead, and apparently he thought that if he killed the devil that everything would just be good and go away. But they're like, no, it's not good. Everyone is still rioting. And the question's like, okay, it might just be humans. It might just be that.
But then, you see the guy in other people.
Yeah.
Like, I guess the whole point is that you will never kill evil.
Yeah.
No matter what you do to a certain person. That's like the man of 1,000 faces.
Yeah.
That's what that means. So, like, I get that part, but he's trying to say that there is no one entity of evil.
Yeah.
It's like it's an idea.
Yeah.
And you can't
kill an
defeat
idea.
But then it ends with him just walking out and like, someone's gonna answer for this, and I'm
Which
like,
is that goes against the entire message.
what does that? What does this even mean?
You just said it's an idea.
Hot chicks that can shoot on pizza.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our pizza's here.
Our pizza's here.
Oh my gosh, are you recording?
Pizza time.
Dang it, can you edit that out? I didn't know.
Nope, you're gonna be on YouTube.
Yep, you're on YouTube now.
Hello world.
Hello.
Yep. So many people
You
watch our
told me it was
videos.
a 10-minute video.
Anyway,
We had to do stuff with the lighting.
Anyway, yeah, I was really excited for this.
Did not deliver.
When this issue came in, I was really pumped for it
Yeah.
because Lemire gave us a layup and he missed it.
He missed that layup. No, it wasn't a layup. He was making the 3-pointer. He was making the free throw, and he missed.
Like, I don't know. Like, it's not bad.
Yeah,
it's
it's just unfulfilling.
Yeah, like I feel like I got nothing out of this. Like
Which sucks.
I could have read issue 3 and been like, oh, maybe they'll continue it later,
Yeah.
an ongoing or something. But I don't know, like, because that's what this makes me want is the question ongoing. I would totally read that.
And that's kind of what he's doing. He's like, someone's going to answer for this.
I
and
guess,
running off.
But this, I don't know. It's like I cared after 3, and now I don't care.
That sums it up
like,
pretty perfectly.
Like, if Lemire is going to write more question, I don't know if I'll buy it. I don't know. I'm torn. I'm conflicted. But let us know what you think about this book, if you've read it, or if you haven't read it, and I don't know if I could recommend it.
First 3 issues, great, but I mean, the ending, and that can be a deal breaker for people.
Yeah. I mean, I totally understand. These are $7 a piece.
Yeah.
So I totally get it.
Well,
but we'll see you guys next
Yeah,
time. And
thanks for
hopefully-
watching.
Hopefully our next book will be better.
Yeah.
better
subscribe,
ending.
like, comment.
We love the comments. We will
do.
respond.
Unless you're a bot.
We do get bots.
We
yeah.
do. They want to be YouTube friends.
Well, thanks for watching.
Yeah,
We'll see you
thanks.
next time.
Like, subscribe, comment.